We're going to talk about vitamin D. Everybody knows that in the winter your vitamin D goes really low, but a lot of people don't understand what vitamin D is for, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So your body uses vitamin D for many things. It boosts your mood, and it also helps your skin, but it also helps your body to balance out your pH levels. So in the winter we tend to comfort eat more. We tend to eat less fresh because it's not as accessible. And in doing so, your body, with all those carbs and different foods that are not as fresh, your body becomes a little bit more acidic, and it's harder to come down from that acid level. So a supplement that Young Living has, and using my supplement desk reference book, is the Alkalign. Alkalign naturally balances your pH of your body and will help your blood cells to balance its pH, but also your metabolism balances pH. So I do it once a week, and during the winter it'd be very smart to do it once a week because you're constantly balancing out what you're elevating with what you're eating, okay? And fresh fruits and vegetables are going to balance your pH naturally. Some will bring them up, but most of them will balance that out. And when we're not doing that as well, it's going to go higher. So your pH is a huge factor with your vitamin D. Why is that? Vitamin D and calcium naturally balance your pH of your body, okay? So again, you're going to be eating bad, your vitamin D is getting really sucked into balancing that pH. Your body naturally takes calcium to balance your pH. And when when your body starts taking too much calcium out of its bones, it's going to be like, oh no, this is a red flag. So it's going to go to its second defense, which is the vitamin D. So if you are already taking out too much calcium, then your vitamin D is going to be exhausted more. And if you're not in the sun to constantly replenish it, you're going to go on low levels. So for winter health, it'd be good to have your Super Cal Plus supplement. Super Cal Plus has calcium and vitamin D in it, by the way. It also has a zinc, which is good for your immune system and your absorption as well. And you can take that weekly, once or twice a week. If you feel like you need extra vitamin D, if you're somebody that really goes low, definitely do the Alkalign once a week. Do the Super Cal Plus once a week or so. If you're somebody that is extremely low in calcium, we have one that's called Mega Cal. It's a powder, so you could use that as well. But then you can buy the vitamin D dissolvable that we have. It tastes really good, and you can take that to complement that as well. Something that people don't really understand is that with supplements, again, going back to that natural basis, all of our supplements are made from plants, so it's a natural calcium. So your body's going to absorb it and use it faster. So if you're somebody that's really concerned about your calcium levels or your bone density, these supplements are better than anything else you can have because it's the natural form. Any supplement that you're going to find that is a calcium supplement, it's going to be man-made. So it's not as easy to absorb. It's harder for your body to break down. It does work, but our stuff's going to work better because it is a plant and there's no confusion with your body of whether or not it can use it. It's a natural form. Your body reacts better to natural forms in the short term and the long run, okay? Also, vitamin D. Vitamin D is naturally extracted typically from a lab. Okay, it's very hard to find vitamin D unless you extract it straight from plants. It's too expensive for any company to extract it from a plant, so they're going to make it out of a lab. So your vitamin D is also lab made, which is harder for your body to break down and use. You use our supplement, our vitamin D supplement, which is chewable and tastes good, and your body's getting a natural form because it's literally derived off of a plant. So you're investing in things that are going to work better in the short term, but also in the long run without confusing your body, and you're going to see better results. So invest in these and you will see the difference.